But do you know, I had to tell you something, it's hilarious. You know Adele?
Yeah.
She was on stage last night and she said if the Spice Girls reunion doesn't happen because maybe one of you doesn't want to do it, Adele says she's up for it. She'll do it.
Oh, damn, that
now,
would be
that
good.
would work. Wouldn't you think that would work? Honorary Spice Girl, it would be amazing. Do you think, I mean, who's the stumbling block, or do you think it will happen?
I mean, we definitely want to do something.
You've got to do something, love.
Because
I mean,
it's a celebration
big deal.
of us still, you know, doing our thing 20 years on and still being supportive of each other. So we'll see what happens. We're all just kind of in talks right now.
Right.
And I had a nice little cup of tea with Jerry and Emma last night. Which
Lovely.
was lovely.
Lovely, and get a bit of a catch-up. Because you've been through so much together, and now you're all mums, and you've got so much in common. And like we said, I'm sitting here saying to you 20 years, I can't believe it, love.
20 years. See, when you say 20 years, I feel just old.
No. No.
My daughter reminds me I'm old.
What age are the girls now? What are they all up to? What are they doing?
My youngest is 4, then I have Madison, then I have Angel, who's 9 now. Oh my God, she's 9.
Can't believe she's 9.
And then Phoenix, who's 17.
She's 17 now?
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Which is really good because she helps me with the other girls.
Yeah,
they fight a little bit.
Of course. And they will do, because sisters always do, but they're always there for each other, that's for sure. I guess, you know, sometimes they would describe your relationship as volatile, but I was reading somewhere that your favourite thing to do is basically he cooks. And you chill out.
No, I kind of hit the jackpot with that one because I'm the worst cooker ever. I will burn boiling water and toast. So my husband cooks everything for the family, and it can be either healthy or not so healthy. Does an array. So I'm kind of lucky like that.
But that is what life is, because people sometimes think that someone like yourself, you basically bounce from glamour party to glamour party, you know, guzzling champagne and wafting around. And it's not like that, especially when you're a mum and you've got kids, you know, it's not like that at all.
No, I kind of go to bed a bit early these days, unless I'm working till late.
Sure.
But yeah.
I love your hair. You've just been playing with it there.
I know, it's long.
I love this. It is really long.
It's my weapon. Watch out, Lorraine.
When everybody's annoying you, you just hit them with your hair.
Whip my hair
just
back and
do
forth.
that. I know, like Will Smith.
This is easy. You know, I'm here for a week. I don't have to bother doing my hair. It's just in braids. It's done.
God, it's brilliant. Do you know?
Gives you a facelift too.
Well,
makes you feel a little bit younger.
Which is always a good thing. What's not to like? What's not to like? Now, look, tell me about Prince, because very sadly he died, and of course, inevitably, there's all this going on just now. I mean, we should just remember the man and his music, to be honest. But you got a call from him to say that he wanted you to go and interview him.
I know, that was a bit shocking. I did
incredible.
say to him, are you sure you've got the right person?
Right.
He was like, no, I want to do this interview. I think he hadn't spoken publicly for a long time.
He didn't, really,
with all the
did
record company thing and the slave written on the side of his face. So he invited me to Paisley Park, and I stayed there for like 2 or 3 days. It was whilst I was on tour with the Spice Girls, so I flew in. And he just said, I want you to interview me. You can ask me anything you want. And I was like, oh, great, I get to ask you anything? He was like, yeah. So we just literally got the cameras rolling and we just had a really nice chat.
Gosh, that must have been extraordinary to go into his life, because he was so... somebody that just valued his privacy, I guess. So much.
He did.
But yet, at the same time, very canny enough to know that you've got to sort of do things now and again.
I mean, he's so iconic in his music. I mean, it's going to live on forever and ever, but he's such an intense, creative artist. But actually, he was like a little kid at heart. Like, when we went on his, like, play area that he had a swing and a slide, I was like, this is weird, but it was so much fun.
That'd be
it was
great.
Like a kid
I
again.
would love that. All these things are spoiled on children, don't you think?
Exactly.
Things like Disneyland, spoiled on kids.
We need it.
It's for adults, it's for adults. But for you, I mean, you've talked about Prince, but for you, you know, we've talked about the 20 years, but people remember the Spice Girls with such huge affection, because it was very much of its time, and you were pioneers. You were real pioneers, weren't you?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, I think for us, we were just 5 girls that thoroughly, we still do love each other, supported each other, and we had a message to empower and kind of celebrate women. You know?
It was much more naive back then as well. And the thing was, you weren't manufactured. You just kind of blossomed.
We're still not. Hence the braids.
But that's quite good. I quite like that. I think that works really well. Mel, it is always a joy to see you. It really is.
You too.
Have a great time at the LGBT Awards. I wish I could be there on Friday. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Will you do my partying for me?
I will.
Please do. And I would love to see you on the X Factor. Because it's like what I said, it's constructive criticism, and that's really, really important.
Oh, good.
Really
Well,
important.
thank you.
So watch this space, that's all we'll say. It's lovely to see you, Mel. Thank you so much. And that's it for today. Tomorrow, Lamar is going to be joining me live. He's always, always good to see. And as George Clooney heads to Cannes, we'll be live with lots more from the film festival. You have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.